Where'd you think you was going, prom? Thank you so much. How's everybody doing tonight? I am so excited to be here. Thank you guys for having me. I drove up here. I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. Who's been to my hometown, Las Vegas? Yeah. Losers. Yeah. I love Las Vegas, but I'm not from there. I grew up in the Midwest. Anybody from the Midwest? Where are you from? Indiana, where else? Chicago? I'm from right in between, from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Oh, yeah, you betcha, yeah. That's how we talk. I don't know why, but we all say stuff backwards. Yeah, they throw me down the stairs a towel. I don't get back there very often, but I went back this last summer. Had a big family reunion. Who's got crazy people in their family? Know my pain. No, I got an email for this thing, like in January, from a cousin. Oh, Kathleen, we're having our very first, she typed the accent in the email. We're having our very first family reunion. Hope you can make it. It's going to be a hoot. Please, RSVP ASAP, love your cousin. And I file it away. I don't even read the whole email. Every month I get reminders, don't forget about the reunion, file away. Well, the next thing I know, this thing's a week out. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Now I had to scramble, get a hotel, airline ticket, car rental. Had to get a new outfit, right, girls? You can't go back all schmucka, right? I found this stunning cocktail dress, ladies. Stunning. Made me look skinny, made me look young. Matching shoes, matching bag. Everything I had to pay for this trip, $3,200. I get to this thing. I didn't read the whole email. It's a picnic in a park. It's raining. They're all standing in the rain, drinking beer. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. You know what we do when it rains in Las Vegas? We go in a house. That's what we do, you bunch of idiots. And the cousin in charge sees me. Oh, Kathleen, is that you? Oh, look at you all fancy schmancy. Where'd you think you was going, prom? It's good to see ya. Yeah, someone said you moved to Las Vegas, is that right? It sure gets hot there. That was stupid. You were a stand-up comedian? That's not your job. That's your job. They pay you money for that kind of nonsense. Well, it's your life. You want to throw it all away. That's your business now, isn't it? And then she says to me, you never call us anymore. Why is that? I said, well, as it turns out, I hate all you people. The only one that was nice to see, I finally got to see my son. My son is all grown up. Who's got children? Who's got children? Got kids? Kids are the best thing in life as far as I'm concerned. But mine's all grown up. Anybody who's got young ones? Who's got young children? Young ones? You too, sir? How old is your young child?
Youngest is 1.
1 year old? And what are the other ages?
3, 8, 9, and 12.
3, 8, 9, and 12? Oh my God, thanks for taking the night off. She's all embarrassed now. I love that. 3. Is that a boy or a girl, the 3? Boy. Little boy, what is his name?
Mack.
Mack? Oh, what a great name. Did you ever think you'd ever love anything like you love those kids? Isn't that incredible? It's unbelievable how you love your kids. I think 3 was my favorite age when my son was 3. He's grown, but 3. He'd say to me, Mommy, I love you, Mommy. Mommy, I love you big like this guy, Mommy. When I grow up, Mommy, I'm going to marry you, take good care of you, Mommy. 3. Who's got a teenager in the house? That's what they call them, teenager. Not little demon pig people, that's what they are. Oh, jerks. 14-year-old's got to be the laziest thing ever created on this earth. My son at 14 years old, all he would do is sleep. You have no idea what's going to happen. I know what you're thinking. Oh, not my Mack. My Mack will grow up. He will respect his parents. on the couch for 2 hours, 3 hours. Saturday, he'd never leave his room. He'd sleep all day. I finally said to him one day, I said, Chad, why are you so tired all the time? This isn't right. There's something wrong. I gotta hope it's not what I thought it was. I hope it's not what I'm thinking right now. He goes, what are you thinking, Mom? I go, are you doing the drugs? Mom, no, I'm not. Just a nap, Mom. Just a nap. You know how a nap wipes you out, Mom? No, I don't. I haven't had a nap since 1986. And this was his vocabulary. What? I say, Chad, do me a favor, take the garbage out to the dumpster before you go to school. It would help me. What? The garbage. It's tied up. It's right by the door. It just has to go in the dumpster. Would really help me. Thank you, Chad. I love you. What? The white bag. You see it right here? I'm touching it. That's it. Need you to pick this bag up, carry it outside, walk over to the dumpster, da 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 da, put it in the dumpster, let go. And go to school without the bag, go to school. That would help me, Chad. Thank you. I love you. What? I said, all right, last time. Pay attention, pay attention. The garbage I tied up for you. It's by the door. Dummy poop for brains. What? And his room was disgusting. Who's got that filthy teenager room right now at the house? You got that teenager, right? How old is your teenager?
14.
14. So you got more time with this. Do you clean the room?
Sometimes.
Oh, I never cleaned his room. I didn't go in there for 5 years. There were things growing in that room by the time. It was disgusting. Yeah, dirty clothes everywhere, filthy, dirty dishes, wrappers from Taco Bell and candy bars. A couple dead pets, never found that ferret. He finally moved out, went off to college. Unbelievable. Hey, how about those mothers in Hollywood that got in trouble for bribing those colleges? I am on those mothers' side. What did they do wrong? This is me at the dean's office. Let me get this straight, Dean. I give you a check and you take them for 4 years? Give me the pen. Give me the pen. I'd hock everything I have to pay for that. Are you kidding me? Well, he finally went off to college. My best friend came to the house. She goes, oh my gosh, Kathleen, you're gonna miss him. It's your only baby. You're gonna have that empty nest syndrome. I said, oh, I'm having a party, is what I'm gonna have. But I wanted to see his apartment. I'm still the mom. I'm protective. I wanted to go see his apartment, make sure it was safe, clean. I drive all the way over there. I knock on the door. I open up the door. I look. It's immaculate. You know what he said to me? He goes, hey, 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 wipe your feet. I said, the heck with you, and I peed on his toilet seat. Then I drank all his beer. Then I borrowed his car, and I brought it back with no gas. Oh, is he mad? He's like, Mother, where did all my gas go? I said, what? Now he's an old married man. Now he's got a mortgage. He's got a wife, lovely girl. He's got a little girl now. I'm a grandma. That's the best thing in the whole world, yeah. Who are my grandmas, grandpas? We got grandma, grandpas. Isn't that the best? You know, when she was born, she's 8. When she was born, my son asked me. He says, well, once the baby comes, what do you want to be called? I said, Queen of the Universe has a nice ring. See it? I go, what do you mean, what do I want to be called? He goes, well, you don't have to be called Grandma. I go, I can't wait to be called Grandma. I think that's the greatest thing I've ever been called in my life, trust me. I think it's wonderful. Yeah, you've been called names too, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I can't go to the grocery store anymore. Yeah. No, she calls me Grandma Las Vegas. That's what she calls me, and she's just my best friend. But she's wonderful, and we have a good time with her, and she got to spend the day with her during that family reunion. She was great to spend time with when she was little. 3 years old, she's easy to entertain. Something shiny, sparkly. Look at, honey, oh, Grandma, that's the best. Now she's 8, she's harder to entertain. She's into pandas. 2 years ago, it was unicorns. Then before that, it was that movie Frozen. I hate that song. How about you let it go? They just announced Frozen 2's coming out. I slashed my wrists. Can't take it anymore. Yeah. No. So she's into pandas. I don't know what to do with her. So I took her to Panda Express. Stupid, right? I'm an idiot, yeah. She hated it. She's crying the whole time. She's just crying. And I put the food in front of her. She just started crying really, really loud. I go, sweetheart, why are you so upset? Why are you crying? Oh, Grandma, we're eating dead pandas. I didn't even think of that. I says, no, honey, no. It's just Chinese food, honey. We're eating dead puppies, honey. Yeah, they don't let me babysit anymore. I don't think that. But my son told me, he goes, well, Mom, you're Grandma now. You know what that means? I go, no, why don't you explain it all to me? You know everything, right? He goes, it means you're old. I'll knock him on his butt, I swear to God. She says, tell me I'm old. I don't need you telling me I'm old. I got it, I'm old. I get it. Things are changing. You made me look at you, little pretty little thing. How old are you? 20. Isn't that wonderful? What's your name? Cheyenne. Well, of course it is. Yeah. It's never Bertha or Inez. They always have pretty little names. Well, you're lovely, Cheyenne. You're welcome. Look at you, got it all going on, don't you? Pretty smile, smooth skin, hot little body, everything's tight, right where it's supposed to be. Everything's coming up Cheyenne, huh? That's because you're young, Cheyenne. Everything's great when you're 20. Cheyenne, I got a little surprise for you. Yeah, it's coming, Missy. You have no idea, but it's coming. One day, time, age, gravity's gonna show up and just mess all that up for you, Missy. Mess it all. Here's your future. Take a look. I'm 21. No, I'm 58, Cheyenne. I'm 58. But it's a lot of work being 58 as opposed to being 20, Cheyenne. A lot more work. How long? Let's compare. Huh? Won't that be fun? How long did it take you to get all pretty tonight to come out?
3 hours?
3 hours? I had to start on Tuesday. You have to let the first coat dry. I have to tape stuff and tuck stuff. You know what I had to do today? Cheyenne didn't have to do. Today I had to pluck my eyebrows out of my chin. Quit looking at me like I'm crazy, Cheyenne. They're gonna come out of your chin in your 50s. It's like your eyebrows get lost and angry. Yeah. And they come out in the morning and they're like, ah, you gotta get them right away or they'll grow all day on you. Oh, I never would have found my first ones, but they were tickling my stomach. Yeah. That's all my life is now is hair control. Hey, a little black curly hair is popping all sorts of weird parts of my body. I check every day, Cheyenne. I sit naked in front of the windows, mirrors all over the place till I find it. Turns out, also a good security device. And I found one yesterday, Cheyenne. You're not gonna believe where. On my knuckle. Big old black curly hair coming out of my knuckle. What is that all about? I think it's because I'm so afraid of turning into my mother. I'm turning into my father. Things I used to do when I was young. I bet you're fun, Cheyenne. What fun things do you do here in town? What do you do?
Nothing.
Nothing. Sounds like fun to me. Right? Doesn't that sound like fun to some of people my age? What are you gonna do today? Nothing. Oh, that sounds fantastic. When I was young, when I was 20, I used to show horses in the Midwest. Competitive show jumping horses over fences in competition. I'd fall off every once in a while, but I never got hurt. I used to mountain climb. I used to snow ski. I used to run marathons. I never got hurt. Now, it's different. Last week in Vegas, I ruined my back. I messed up my back, ended up in the emergency room for the whole night. You know how I did it, Cheyenne? I slept funny. Yeah, I laugh hard like her, I'll pee all over the stage. I'm in the shower at the hotel getting ready for the show tonight, right? Getting ready. It's so steamy in the shower, I can't see 5 inches in front of my face. I panicked. I go, what is it now? Maybe I'm having a stroke. You know what it was? I still have my glasses on. And I went to breakfast, right? Skinny little, pretty little girl right next to me. She's waiting for a table, I'm waiting for a table. I thought I'd be nice, make conversation, right? I go, hey, how are you? Something sure smells good this morning. She goes, oh, that's me. I am wearing my new Angel perfume and everybody's giving me compliments. I said, oh, I thought it was bacon. I'm getting fat. It's the other thing that happens. You'll get fat when you get in your 50s. You don't even eat anything and you get fat. I hate it. I get up in the morning, here's what I do. I have a piece of fruit. Because if I had a whole piece of fruit, I'd blow up like a tick. So I have a half a piece of fruit and a cup of green tea. Then I weigh myself. Then I cry for the next 3 hours. So every day I'm gaining more weight. Same routine every day. Half a piece of fruit, green tea, weigh myself, cry. And yesterday there was a commercial on the television for Charter Mental Hospital for their depression. If you don't call Charter, call somebody. So I called Pizza Hut. That fixed everything all up, yeah. Do you go shopping with your girlfriends there, Cheyenne, here in town? I used to love doing that when I was young.
I only go shopping with my
With your mother-in-law? With your mother-in-law? She thinks that's hysterical. I used to love to go to the mall when I was your age. I can't go to the mall now. Go now because you get old. They don't let me in those stores. They don't. I went in that Forever 21 store. The lady's like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. I go, well, you don't have a Forever 55 store. Wouldn't that be great? A Forever 55 store? Right, ladies? Somebody needs to invent one of those. You go in, all they got is, you know, like Spanx and Botox and wine. I went to my first Botox party about 2 weeks ago. Have you ever been to one of those, girls? I never even heard of it. My girlfriend calls up, she goes, here's, we're gonna have Botox Party, got 6, 7 girlfriends, come over. We're gonna have some appetizers and some wine spritzes. And I'll have a dermatologist there and he will shoot you up with Botox wherever you want the Botox. So I went to the party. Obviously, I did not have the Botox, but everybody had a wonderful time. They did. The one woman was like, this was the best party I've ever been to. I can't remember when I've laughed this hard. The other store I used to like to go to when I was young, I can't go to, Victoria's Secret. Yeah. You go in there now, found out what the secret is. Yeah. That stuff don't look on my old body. Yeah. That woman was so mean to me. She walked all the way around the counter, came right up to my face, and she went, are you lost? Did your family lose you? I says, no. She goes, do you know your phone number? I go, yeah, it's 911. You're gonna need an ambulance when I'm done with you. But I'm becoming my mother. It's awful, but I'm becoming my mother. I'm like attached to my phone. You got a cell phone there, Cheyenne? Yep. Gotta have it with you all the time, right? That's the generation now. I have to have, like, I don't have it on me now, and I'm having, like, withdrawals. And these pants have no pockets, so I put it in my bra. Did anybody else do that with the, like, you know, I become this old lady carrying things around on her top. And what I end up happening, I keep calling people by accident. It happened about an hour ago. All of a sudden, we're all back there, and the woman goes, that's your bra talking to you. Your bra's talking. I go, oh, look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Yeah, I bra dialed you. Yeah. I know it's the second time today. I said, I'm sorry. It won't happen again. I promise. Well, unless I'm cold, you might get a text. I love you guys. Thank you so much.